Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Lauren and welcome to my September TBR. How was it already September? I have no idea. August just like flew away, like literally August slipped away into a moment of time. Iconic Taylor Swift song. But I don't know how we're at September. Like, it's actually fucking insane. So my September TBR is a little bit insane. There is 29 books on my TBR. Am I crazy? Potentially. Do I care? No. I'm gonna start with sort of my miscellaneous, or like continuing on from series that I've previously started to read and want to continue, obviously. The first one is going to be Stolen English by Tessa Boyd. I read Broken French last year, like in August, when I was recovering from surgery, and I really loved it. I cannot wait to get to this one because I think it's so cute. I just haven't picked it up because I just haven't. Reading a paperback isn't always my favorite thing to do, but I think this will be a really great read for while I am on a reading sprint. All I know about this is that the FMC Andrea has a history of DV, is running away from her crazy ex-husband. So I'm assuming that that's going to be majority of the plot. And the MMC from the previous book is like her employer and wants to protect her. And the MMC in this, Evan, is the best friend and bodyguard of Xavier from the first book. So very interested to see how this goes. So I think it's technically forced proximity. Another one that's taken about 10 years to get through this series because I just never want to pick up paperbacks. But Addicted After All by Krista and Rebecca Ricci. The last book in the Addicted series, I'm really close to the end. I am very interested to see where this goes, considering the end of Thrive and Hot House Flower. Low was very annoying in Thrive and Hot House Flower for me. So yeah, I think this is going to be very chaotic, and I don't know, I think I want to pick it up soon. Magnolia Park's a long way home. This is a fucking chunky book. Everyone says that this rips your heart out. I am nervous. I really want to read this. And again, this is probably another book that I'll probably read on the sprints because it is a paperback, and that's not always my favorite thing to read. But I need more of this freaking book. I am obsessed. This is the second book to the Magnolia Parks, so the third book in the Magnolia Parks universe, the second book to Magnolia Parks, and it is about this, like, I think it picks up like right at the end of the first book. I think it's gonna be a little pain, a little healing. Don't know what to expect. All I know is that it's gonna hurt. City of Fallen Angels. I started my reread of this last month, I think it was, and really enjoyed Clockwork Angel. I want to continue with this and keep going. And I also want to read Clockwork Prince because I've been reading it like the back and forth order. I've been buddy reading this with a follower of mine, Malia. I need to like get back onto this. I need to buy my hardback of Clockwork Prince, which I do not own, so I'll probably do that soon. My last miscellaneous book is The Sacrifice by Chantal Tessier. Last one in that series before the next book comes out. I believe Tyson is like, the love of his life died. Don't know. I go into these books very blind. There's a really good level, like they're chunky books, but there's a very good level of smart to plot ratio, and that's why I love them. They're so good. Let's get into some series. I want to read 2 whole series this month. Well, one I'm going to finish out, one I'm going to start and finish, but the one I need to finish is the Jameson Valley series by Devney Perry, which has The Clover Chapel, Lucky Heart, The Outpost, Bitterroot Inn, and The Candle Palace. I read The Coppersmith Farmhouse last year. I didn't love it, gave it 2 stars, but I love Devney Perry and I have faith that this series will get better as it goes along. I'm going in with an open mind. And then I want to start a new Mafia series, and I'm going to be reading The Dark Verse by Runix. I don't know nothing about this. I thought it was a 5-book long series. It's not. They're interconnected standalones, which I didn't know. In that series, you have the Predator, the Reaper, the Emperor, and then the Finisher and the Annihilator. I don't know nothing about them, but I needed a new Mafia series, and I think this is going to be chef's kiss. One of my besties says it's so good. Been in a little bit of a mood for like a stepbrother smutty series, so my friend told me to read the Blood Ties series by A.K. Rose, which are mine, hers, and ours. I'm very excited. This is a Why Choose dark mafia stepbrother bully romance. I believe it's like a full series. I haven't read a series in ages. I'm so much more an interconnected standalone girly, but I think I'm intrigued. I really don't know what to expect. The covers are stunning, even though I don't like snakes, and I am going to Love on the Beach in February, so A.K. Rose will be there. So I will have to buy these books, of course, if I do like them. I'm going to be reading some more T.L. Swan this month. I'm putting on my TBR Our Way, Play Along, and My Temptation. My Temptation is a new release, on to my small town romances. I have 4. 2 of them are arcs and 2 of them are books that I already own. I showed them in paperbacks as well. So my 2 arcs are Promise to Marry You by Julia Jarrett. She's one of my order by authors now. I'm so excited for this. This is a Marriage of Convenience, I believe. So excited. It's part of the Donnelly's of Dogwood Cove series. It's a small town set in Canada. This is a also like best friends to lovers story with a marriage of convenience, which I think would just be amazing. I don't think I've ever read a marriage of convenience between 2 best friends, so I'm very intrigued. And then my other arc is part of the Sutton Mountain series, which I read the first book back in May, and that is called Tempt Our Fate. This is about the sister of the MMC in May Ryder's story, and I am so excited. It's going to be hot. Like, I know it's going to be fucking sexy. I'm ready for it now. I'm ready for it yesterday. Like, give it to me. In terms of the books I already own, In a Jam by Kate Canterbury. I have had this on my TBR for so freaking long. I was gifted this book by my bestie Nancy. I cannot wait. This is a marriage of convenience, and she's trying to get access to her grandmother's raspberry farm. She has to be married, but she called off her engagement, so she's now obviously fake married to somebody, and it's very similar apparently to The Co-op, which I loved and recommended to Nancy, and she's like, you need to read this, it's so good. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a fun read, and I am finally going to read Coach by Devney Perry. I've put this in the small town romance category, but we could call it a sports romance too. I know nothing about it other than I believe that it is single dad and the coach. He's the coach of a football team in Montana. I think it's also Second Chance. I don't know. I have heard mixed things, but I am excited. I'm very excited to read this. I love Devney Perry with all my heart and soul, so can't go wrong. Sports romance, The Right Move by Liz Tomford. Caught Up comes out in October. I need to read this before then. This is an NBA sports romance, and I love basketball romance. It's probably one of my favorites. It is Forced Proximity. It's about Ryan Shea, who is the brother to Stevie in the Mile High book, and her best friend, Indy. I know that this is gonna be so good. Everyone's like, Ryan Shea is the best book boyfriend. So I don't think I can hate this. I think I have to love this, obviously. So this is being read on Friday. I'm excited. I'm reading this like tomorrow. The next book on my TBR, Brutal Obsession by S. Massery, dark hockey romance. I haven't read a hockey romance in a while. I think this is gonna be perfect because it is dark, it is twisted. I don't even know what to expect. I don't know what I'm walking into, but I'm excited. So I believe these are college. And then the final book on this month's TBR is Until I Get You by Claire Contreras. This is also a dark hockey romance. I don't know if it's adult or college, but everyone is reading it. Everyone is loving it. I just need to read it now. It's been on my TBR since like earlier on this year and I hadn't gotten to it. So that is being read this month. I am sticking to this TBR. I am not deviating. This is the stuff that's getting read. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below what you guys will be reading in September. And don't forget to like and subscribe because so much fun content obviously is coming your way now that I've moved. We've got a new setup. It's gonna be good stuff. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.